What's going on, everybody? Welcome to your weekend astrology forecast for the weekend of January 18th and the 19th of 2025. Astrologer Brian Scarborough here, Fixed Air Moon, keeping the collective fixed on astrology. I hope you had a great week. Let's look at the weekend. We are going to come into Aquarius season on Sunday, but on Saturday, we're finishing up Capricorn season, and the sun's making really good aspects to the nodes. And the moon will be in trine, and the moon will be meeting with the South Node in Virgo for the first time since the nodal ingress took place. So very potent. I think we're starting to realize that we got to clean a lot of things up in life right now and focus on our goals, but also have high hopes and to keep faith and to keep going. This weekend we're going to see Venus and Saturn meet. So I just think, the more you're able to envision the quality of life that you want to achieve, the more you can get there. But we almost have to be willing to make changes, right? And to not be so picky about what the changes look like, but to just be willing to adjust and mold reality right now. And stay on our game. This is also Mercury and Venus and Mercury Saturn this weekend sextiles. Like there's a lot of really positive stuff right now that's trying to work in our favor for the long term to try and give us something to understand that makes sense down the road to create a plan. But it takes adjustments. And I think as long as we're willing to use the trines that are in the chart today and even the moon trine Uranus, there's a lot of trine energy. It's like if we can use it and we can actualize something and figure out what we want to do and change in the physical, that the dreams and the visions can be very much actualized. But we just got to clean some things up. And I think that Saturday's a good look at what needs to get cleaned up and what's the vision. And to not be so picky or making everything have to be so perfect to get there, but realizing that it takes time and it takes effort, and you got to motivate yourself right now to kind of figure out this, just the first step, right? Come into Aquarius season. It's Sun Pluto conjunction too over the next 2 days, Sunday and Monday, and definitely intensities ramping up and trying to kill off some things in life that don't belong in our future, so that we can rebirth into the future, into the area that we really want to start experimenting. And I think the depth of that experiment in life right now can be palpable. You can taste it. But we got to also not be so obsessive and compulsive, and learn to go through that cycle and make those adjustments. Both the moon also comes into Libra, and guess what isn't in Libra? The South Node. So now it's there can be more balance, there can be more justice. We have a better opportunity to weigh things out. It'll make more sense, it'll be more clear, we can be more diplomatic with our approach. And this is very people oriented. So the people in life that we're around, are we being diplomatic? Is it, win-win for everybody? Is everything kind of working out? Or is it also a time where it's okay, I gotta, figure out my own personal life right now, and figure out where the scales are out of alignment, and do I need to individuate so that I can liberate myself to acquire the balance that I'm looking for? Venus and Saturn. Venus finally passes Saturn. Check out Venus and Saturn in the sky this weekend, especially Sunday night. It's going to be sick. It's going to be nice. What is the declination of Venus and Saturn? Venus is -4, Saturn is -7. Yeah, they're close together. Tight, tight. So it's going to be cool looking. But aside from how nice it's going to look, it's really trying to bring forth the effort that's going to acquire more value in our lives. It's trying to build strong relationships, strong connections with people that have a similar vision. I think that that's super important, is sort of this big outlook on where life can go. Do the people in life really want to support, and even with Pluto, merge with that vision with you? And a moon in Libra, equal parts give and take, but good support from people around you, I think, is crucial this weekend. If you're not getting that, well, that's where the adjustments and the changes probably really do need to be made, as Mercury's starting to square Chiron. And the last thing we want to do is doubt our vision, doubt a future, doubt connection, and doubt a solid foundation of people, but also a solid foundation within yourself that can liberate to acquire and get the taste and the feeling of the value that you see in your visions and your dreams. And the moon will finish off the day with a trine to Jupiter, which Jupiter is getting close to coming direct. 15 days, 2 weeks away. So Jupiter's going to station at 11 degrees, so it's kind of just going to stop here for a while. But a lot of things can be amplified in our life if we're willing to, look at the facts, And I think with the South Node in Virgo, it's pretty easy to see things for what they are. We don't want to let these things stress us out or, hold some kind of guilt about these things, but we can definitely do something about it. So it's definitely like seeing truth and acting on it, but also being open to the vision and going with that and individuating the liberation that I think majority of humanity does want. To just kind of feel like they can move freely in a way that makes sense for themselves and in their life. I hope you have a great weekend. It's kind of intense. Happy Aquarius season. But yeah, pretty good astrology. For the most part, I'd say. A lot of commitments can start to be made here. It is the 8 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like this is like saying we probably do need to walk away from certain things that we've formed attachments to. Like maybe they don't have a place in the future. Maybe we're focusing too much on what a feeling was in the past or looking in the past. And I feel like this weekend, especially coming into Aquarius season, is like there's a future out there. But you got to be able to walk towards that future, put the effort in, feel connected to it, right? And don't just walk away. Don't walk away from your future to the past, right? Walk to the future this weekend. Dedicate to what that's going to look like. I love you guys. Have a beautiful weekend, and I'll see you all on Monday. Much love. Peace.